RSU 21, the district that covers Kennebunkport, and Arundel, no stranger to some conflict and heavy criticism. Parents who have children with learning disabilities say the district makes it difficult for parents to adjust their child's learning plans.
And some even accuse the district of violating learning accommodations that are protected by state or federal law. As News Center Maine's Raya Wooten tells us, the district says they're not aware of the alleged violations.
As a mom, the woman who we're calling Miss Doe steps on the field and goes to bat for her daughter, whether she's cheering her on at a softball game.
I would say the field is where she feels the most confident.
Or fighting for her daughter's access to learning accommodations in RSU 21 school classrooms.
For her, once she gets into a room and she feels comfortable, she thrives. She's a typically presenting kid.
Mom shows up every step of the way. Her child's confidence on the field comes easy, but school is different. Ms. Doe says in 2023, her daughter started having debilitating panic and anxiety attacks, leaving her stuck at first base.
And when my daughter was having these panic attacks, often outside of the school building on her way in, she would collapse to the ground. She would be non-communicative for up to an hour and a half. She couldn't move, she couldn't hear, she couldn't speak.
In September of 2023, Ms. Doe secured a 504 plan for her child, a federally protected plan that ensures students with disabilities have equal access to education. Ms. Doe says she was met with challenges when trying to make adjustments to the 504 plan, clashing with the district after following the chain of command.
Nobody wrote us back. Nobody could do anything to help us. It was always somebody else's problem, even though everybody kept saying that children and education were the most important thing. And it felt like we were being gaslit, and it felt like we were crazy.
As a result, she sued the district in December of 2024. The lawsuit ended in a settlement this year. Problems didn't stop at Miss Doe and her daughter, Jane Doe.
I am a parent trying to help my child.
Other RSU 21 parents who did not want to be identified say they're constantly going to bat for their kids, grappling with the district on similar struggles.
I don't feel heard. I don't feel validated.
This mom says her daughter has both a 504 plan and an individual education plan. IEP learning accommodations are protected by the state.
And the things that are written in her IEP are not being followed. She's supposed to be having one-on-one instruction a couple times a week just to help her get caught up with the classes. That is not happening.
Again, there should be a process for responding to those needs.
Despite her claims, RSU 21's Assistant Director for Special Services, William Putnam, says he's not aware of students not receiving accommodations outlined in their IEPs and 504 plans.
If there's anyone who is having a hard time with getting their students' accommodations followed through within the classroom, it is a violation under the law. We take it very seriously, and I would want to know about it. I would hope that folks would reach out.
There's a clear disconnect.
My experience is that largely educators within the RSU 21 system are understanding and responsive to the needs of students as articulated in their plans, including in the accommodations section. I think that if there are issues with getting folks to follow a plan, and whether it's an educator or a service provider or another staff member of some kind, then that needs to go through the administrative process. And if you're saying that that has been exercised and has failed, no, I'm not aware of any of those circumstances.
Some parents say reaching resolve feels like taking a long, slow walk to home plate. Raya Wooten, News Center, Maine.
Ms. Doe claims these issues are widespread. She says she's in contact with some 30 parents in the district, parents who report similar problems.